This 2004 Honda Accord came out of nowhere and just took over the internet. And many may wonder, how does such a menacing vehicle like this even come into existence? Well, lucky for you, today I'll be explaining the whole Sinister origin story of the Hellcord. Now, one thing a lot of people don't know about this vehicle is that the name Hellcord didn't originate from the Hellcat swap. This car was actually getting called the Hellcord way back in the day when I was just doing crazy shit like burnouts and drifts and just very menacing things in this 2004 Honda Accord. And that's where the name Hellcord really originated from. Back in like late summer of 2022, I went to some meet and I saw a beat up Nissan Altima just whipping the fuck out there, like reverse drifting and shit. And I was like, damn, like look at that, that's the Altima. That's just a joke and shit, just something that came off of the top of my head. And yes, I do know that other people have called their Nissan Altimas before me. I understand that. I'm not saying that I'm the creator of the name Altima, but at the time I never heard it before. And then shortly after that, I was like, wait, this is a very menacing vehicle and this is a Honda Accord, so the name Hellcord really fits it because it just means a very menacing Honda Accord. And if you have a very menacing Honda Accord, you can claim it's a Hellcord, but never claim it's the Hellcord, because the title the Hellcord can only be given to this vehicle right here. There can only be one, but there can be other A Hellcords and shit like that. Now I know what you really care about. You probably don't care that much about back when it was a V6 and the menace and drifts and burnouts a stock V6 Honda Accord was able to create, but you're probably more concerned about why do you have to throw Hellcat batches and a Hellcat engine in this old Honda. At first, I started off with making a joke video about my exhaust tips falling off of my car way back in like August of 2022, and then I reposted that video a couple times, and one of the reposts was with a Lamborghini sound, and I claimed that it was Lamborghini swapped, and that's why the exhaust tips fell off because it was so powerful. And at first, it was really just going to be like a one-time joke, but this was really the like spark of what the Menace and JC Motors channel has became, because ever since then it really hasn't been the same, because that video really popped the fuck off. Like it got, I think it's at over 2 million views right now, and especially at the time I think I had probably like not even 1,000 followers yet. And I make that video and then boom, I started getting a lot of followers and views. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, like this was just a joke. I didn't even think that video was gonna do well. I wasn't even gonna post it at first. When I first took the video of the exhaust tips falling off, I was like, damn, like this is dumb, like I'm not even gonna post this, like this is not gonna get any views. And then it became my most popular video at the time. Then later got gapped by the Hellcat swap. Fast forward a little bit and now I'm plotting on my next big move. I'm thinking logically at first, like, okay, well, what is my last big move? Lamborghini swap? Okay, what if I did another engine swap, but I did for real this time? And it had to, of course, be a very unique engine swap, so I went with the Hellcat. Honestly, I don't remember how I came up with a Hellcat engine out of all the engines I could swap into this car. One of the big things is that it was very unique and no one has done it yet. So I wanted to be the first one to ever do it and actually create very unique content. Then this Hellcat swapped Honda Accord performed the most menacing front wheel drive burnout you have ever seen.
Summer, sun out, guns out.
And it went super viral. But then 3 days after the swap officially finished, the car broke. The transmission blew up and it was undrivable for 3 months. Now these next 3 months is a very crucial point in my social media career, because even though I couldn't even drive this car, and this is the only thing that I make videos about is this car, it made it very difficult to still create content. But me, as a true content creator at heart and a grinder, I'm not gonna stop posting just because I don't have the car. But of course I don't have anything else to post about, so I'm still posting this car. I just be reposting a lot of like older videos with different captions, and even though it was a bunch of reposts of old videos with different captions, it continued to get a lot of attention, because at the time when it broke, I think I only had like 10k followers, so not that many people even knew about the Hellcord. So to repost it with different captions kind of just helped get the name out there. Actually, my most popular video on TikTok, the front wheel drive burnout, that got over 7 million views, one of the reposts during this time frame is that video that got over 7 million views. After 3 long months of this car just sitting around and not being able to be driven, I fixed it. But we're still waiting on parts for the Hellcat transmission, so I just put the V6 back in it for now so I can actually drive it and make videos, because like I said, 3 months of just repurposing TikTok content and then barely or like not even post on YouTube at all, that was not cutting it. So I need to do something so I can make new content. And even though for a little bit it didn't have the Hellcat engine, I tried to make like Hellcat based content, like putting on the Hellcord badge and the SRT badge, and of course the infamous OG Hellcat badge on the side. And actually I've been thinking recently, what if I added another one of these badges on the other side? Let me know in the comments what you think. It might happen, it might not, but this side right here is looking a little empty. You know, it has the claw mark on the headlight, but there's no Hellcat badge on this side, so I might have to fix that. And the craziest part about its return is how much my TikTok grew without even making new content. Like, I went from 10K followers to 30K in the matter of 3 months without even driving my car that I make videos about. That is the definition of no excuses. Like, I was super fucking, I'm still super dedicated to the point that I can't make any excuses. Oh, I don't have the car, I don't drive. That's cool. I got videos before. I'll use different captions, do different things here and there. Of course, it wasn't like the exact same thing over and over again. I mean, it kind of was because it's the same content, but I try to use different clips here and there and different captions and sometimes different CapCut templates and shit, but you know what I mean. Then the next big thing for the Hellcord was this badge right here. Even though I didn't have the Hellcat engine back in it yet, I decided to prepare this vehicle for its return with the proper badging. I added an SRT badge and the infamous Hellcord badge that's completely custom made by me. And by custom, I mean ordering letters on Amazon and just making it myself. But I had to buy 2 packs just to make this happen because it had 2 L's in it and the pack only come with 1 of each letter. So really dedicated to make that Hellcord badge a reality. And after I put the Hellcat engine back in this Hellcord right here, it went crazy. This old Honda Accord pulled over 25 million views on TikTok in a month. And I know some people may think like, oh, 25 million, that's not that big, expecting the grand scheme of things, people pulling way more views than me. But you know, me being a small-time creator, getting a little bit of this so-called internet clout, it feels pretty crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I haven't even like really like have it set in and realize like what I've been able to accomplish so far. And I really don't even like to talk about like my quote-unquote success or like numbers in the internet, because I don't want people to think I'm arrogant or anything. And it's kind of weird that we live in a society that, like, if you're talking like big numbers to what are big numbers to some people, they may automatically assume that like, oh, you're flexing or being arrogant because you got 25 million views. But I'm not even like trying like flex or be a dickhead. I'm really just stating a fact. Like, if I go on my analytics, the views from the month of April, it's like 25 mil or more. Like, that's a fact. Like, I really did that, and that's fucking crazy. And you should look at that as motivation. Like, don't be a geek who like talk shit on the internet and be like, oh, you know, blah blah blah, like whatever they be saying in the comments. Just be inspired by it. Like, I'm really just trying to like change your life through my life changing, because like anyone in this position, like making content, it's starting to gain some influence, and especially where it's going to be, because trust me, this is only the beginning. Like, if you think it's big right now, I don't even think it's that big right now, but it's going to be huge in the future. And when that happens, then I'm really going to have a lot of influence over people who watch my videos, and I want to use that influence for good. Like, I want to put more good out in the world. Like, when I die, I don't want to like die saying like, oh, I did nothing, I didn't make no like effect in the universe. Like, I want to leave a dent in the universe to the point that like everything I've done has affected so many people's lives for the better, that they later on do something great that will significantly change the life for the better, or do something better for the world. Like, I definitely know for a fact someone will watch one of these videos, even if it's one person, watch these videos, gets inspired to make content, go and makes content, becomes famous, and then they're inspiring people to do the same and improve their lives and get out of the rat race and just live a better life. So like, I think that's amazing. Like, I just want to put more good out into the world. Gaining an influence on the internet is one way I'm going to do it, because like I said, you have influence on the internet, you know, you're going to be able to actually change people's lives. So I know like it may seem a little corny for me to say that right now, because I only have 93K on TikTok. It's definitely nothing super huge yet, but like I said, it's going to be huge, and there's already a lot of people who are influenced and inspired from my videos. Like, I get messages all the time on Instagram from people who also have our 7th gen Accord saying like, yo, you inspire me to, you know, build my car a little bit better, you inspire me to do this or that. And like, that's just so fucking crazy, because that's my main goal. Like, I want to bring more good into this world. And I don't know, I'm just like reflecting on everything that's happened, like all my accomplishments. I record this part so many times, like, you don't even understand. Like, I've been sitting for like an hour in this hot ass car trying to record this little like section of the video, but I'm just trying to really say that the Hellcord today has only been like a month or two since the Hellcat swap returned. It has done crazy numbers. is went really big. I'm getting recognized at every meet I go to. I'm really getting the most attention of any core at the meets just because I have so much attention for my videos. And thank you to everyone who has, you know, watched the videos, everyone who's commented, liked. I'm getting too corny because like I'm saying like this is my success story. I mean, it's a little bit, but like this is only the beginning. But I just want to take a second to like really try to sink in like what I've done, even though I'm still not even gonna be able to like really comprehend what I've done. And I really do hope that this inspires you to do something good in the world. Like I want you to go out today, do something good. Like if you have a dream career of like being a YouTuber or a content creator or anything like that, whatever your dream career might be, do something today that's gonna bring you closer to that goal that you have of your dream career and go make it happen. Now if you haven't seen that Call Me video where I got a lot of people to go crazy over the Hellcord just riding through the meet, well that video is on screen right now, so click it and go watch it.